5 years from now, 2030, it's the beginning of the next bull market. What does Zoth look like?
Zoth is one of the top 5 companies in crypto, basically driving. ZUSD is one of the largest tokens, possibly bigger or similar sizes Tether.
And 20 years from now, what does Zoth look like? What does the space look like? And what are you doing in the space?
So 20 years from now, possibly, so I always wanted to spend some time and especially towards cancer research. So that's an area that is near what I'm quite passionate about. So I really want to contribute actively in this space. So 20 years from now, I definitely see myself specifically, working actively. One of my dreams is to build a cancer hospital in southern part of India, where there is a lot of sudden epidemic of cancer, and I have lost many friends to that. That's an area I really want to do research, but wider in terms of crypto space or Zoth in particular, I believe that 20 years from now, we would possibly see Zoth as one of the largest financial institutions, especially, I believe banking would be obsolete. There would be very few people actually holding money as we see today. There will be more on-chain, and, Zoth would be the digital bank, one of the largest digital bank word. I don't think a bank word would exist anymore. That's the pivotal role a company like Zoth would play, and possibly I would be more focused on giving back. That's what I really want to do.
I love that. And I love what you said about banking. I've got 2 boys, they're 7 and 8. And the other day, the word came up and they said, "Daddy, what's a bank?" And it's interesting. Maybe a 7 and 8-year-old wouldn't know, but when I was that age, I knew what a bank was. Yeah. That's where I went with mommy, and they had the really expensive marble and the really well-dressed people. I wondered who was paying for that. We were. And it was this institution. You would go, you couldn't talk too loud, and you would fill out the forms. But these guys were like, "What's a bank?" They probably never will know what a bank is.
What a bank?
Very possibly. When it comes to what you want to do with cancer, I know you've lost some close people to that. Do you think that the blockchain will end up helping accelerate that industry? Obviously, we're seeing a lot of these DeFi plays, or science decentralized. Do you think that your work will ultimately be on the blockchain in that sense?
It would be because, for example, the whole angle of charity, getting people towards a cause, is one of the great things which crypto has. Means, it's like that cult. Sometimes if you look at the best performing companies, not just in crypto, but in real world, is where people have formed cults. People, they believe in the mission, and I think that's what crypto does well. I believe that there are few fundamental problems in this world, and
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.
Ills like cancer really kind of take people, really great people away from this world before even they can contribute productively. And I believe a right mission-driven ecosystem on blockchain can not just help on research, funding, as well as really looking at some of the fundamental challenges that these areas have. A great example have been recently, there was a father who posted about a rare disease his child has. He created a meme coin, and I think he got close to around 1.5 million in matter of hours. So it's just a great example that how you can drive people towards a mission through crypto. And I believe My work in crypto would, I would really want it to contribute to something just bigger than profits, to kind of really help people in solving some of the biggest challenges in this space.
Excellent. Yeah. If one thing meme coins have taught us, communities are real. They want to be together. They want to, be part of something. And like we've seen that, and we never really saw that before.
Yeah.
Now we see meme stocks, which, 10 years ago in finance, nobody would have comprehended what that is, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I agree. I think we've learned a lot about communities from Web3, and Web3 has some of the best communities out there. They scale better. They punch above their weight more than any other community, I'd say.
Yeah.
Pritam, how can people get involved with Zoth? If you're an institution, how can you dip your toe in? If you're an institution looking for yield, how can they dip their toe in? And then if you're a retail player, how can we get involved?
So if you are a retail player, we have a very active community. We can be part of the ecosystem. We have our retail platform Atlas, which was on testnet. You can be part of the platform and get part of the entire Zoth and ZUSD ecosystem. If you are institutions, ZUSD minting is available to you. You can come to our website, basically whitelist your wallet and mint ZUSD, giving basically higher alpha to your underlying, better utility for your underlying assets. And I'm always available. I always say that I'm the chief customer support officer. I'm who do you call when things go wrong? Call me. So call me anytime. I'm available, and I'm quite active on socials and anything. Happy to hear.
Is that ultimately, you think your job is to make sure that the customers are happy?
My job is to be on toes 24/7 and making sure that people are listened to.
It's good, man. Not many founders and CEOs actually say that. They'd like you to think, but they don't really want you to call them, but you do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything goes wrong in Zoth, call me.
I love it.
To continue watching the rest of the episode for free, visit our website londonreal.tv or click the link in the description below.